Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I am here to do another review on chapter 83.5 of the Ajin demi-human manga entitled At the End of the Journey Part 2. So we just continue off from At the End of the Journey Part 1, where we see Ko just looking out into the sky. He sees this helicopter, he shouts to everyone around there. Yeah, one of the anti-demis does that as well, but yeah, we won't see the anti-demi actually doing that. But I'm pretty sure Ko was doing that as well. I mean, he sees the helicopter, it's like, okay. The helicopter is going to the same place where we are going to see Kei Nagai, where he's at right now with Sato, so we're going to go there, which we see them there at the beginning of the chapter immediately. They are already there at the riverside, where first, yes, like one of the anti-demis, they see the helicopter that Sato was planning to escape into and then fly to like some sort of other foreign country somewhere nearby, I guess. But then, yeah, that didn't go very well because Kei, yeah, he managed to, like I said before, like some chapters before, he charged into Sato, basically sent him flying into the river down off of the bridge that was like, it's like half of a bridge or whatever, not really like 1/4 of a bridge. Yeah, I think it was probably still in construction or destruction, whatever. It doesn't matter because that bridge was only there just so Kei can just push Sato off of it and then he could be captured, which it does seem like in this chapter Sato has finally been captured by Kei Nagai. I mean, we see Kei just getting Sato out of the water. I mean, he's still in the water, even still in the during the chapter, even at the end of the chapter. I mean, Kei, he says how like he takes his life very seriously, unlike Sato, where he just, yeah, I mean, he's an Ajin, he can't die, but still, I mean, at the end of the day, they are still regular humans. I mean, Sato, he's been knocked out by the pressure of the water since he like lost oxygen, so he couldn't really breathe very well, and plus the pressure of the water also knocked him out as well. I think first because, yeah, Kei, he ran into Sato, like I said, he charged into him, but I think he stuffed his face into Sato's chest while they were both falling into the water, so his face would be protected, but Sato was the one who took most of the fall, so he was knocked out right there. So yeah, Kei definitely was the one who had to just swim Sato out of the water. He carried Sato while he was inside of the water, just drowning, and then yeah, you see him out there just like basically going up into the surface of the water, where Izumi was like, I think like in the other side of the river, and Ko, Reiji, and the anti-demis just saw Kei just pulling out Sato on the other side of the river as well. So yeah, they both saw that. They both couldn't even believe what they were seeing. I mean, especially like Reiji, because Reiji was like, I don't believe it. We finally caught Sato. So this is finally all over. I mean, the anti-demis are right there. They can just shoot a tranquilizer dart at Sato's body and just knock him out. Clearly, just like that. I mean, like there's nothing stopping them from doing that right now. I mean, definitely. Okay, I know this isn't chapter 84. This is chapter 83.5. But yeah, next like chapter, like the real chapter 84 is gonna be next. And once we get that, like chapter 84, we're gonna see finally Sato getting captured. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is kind of a weird thing here. I don't know. I mean, maybe Sato's like up to something right here. Maybe he planned this out like thoroughly, but I don't know, I mean, it seems like Sato really is out cold. I mean, even Kei just checks out his body. He's like, yeah, Sato, he's definitely out cold right now. I mean, there's no way he's just gonna come back and just kill even more people or whatever, or plan something ahead. I don't know. Sato, he's definitely out cold right now from the pressure of the water once he like slammed into it. Yeah, and Kei is definitely fine, of course. I mean, because Kei was the one who pulled Sato out of the water. I mean, but yeah. Everything seems to be going well for them, and Sato's IBM Snake Man, it hasn't been shown in this entire chapter, in chapter 83.5. We haven't seen Snake Man yet, so maybe next chapter we'll see Snake Man. Maybe he'll come back and I guess like wake Sato up from his like slumber or whatever, sleep, because like yeah, he's out cold right now. I mean, Sato, he's not dead per se. He's just unconscious because he's like I said, the water pressure to like knock them out. Because if you land in the water in a really weird pose, you'll definitely be knocked out by the pressure of the water. So you have to make sure you jump into water and from like a good distance correctly, or else you're just gonna get knocked out by the pressure of the water, like I just said. So yes, that's what just happens there with Sato for the most part. Yeah, and of course Izumi and Ko, they looked on. It's like they're all surprised as well because they finally defeated Sato. I mean, it's been like a long journey since like from like the Fort Security building and from the Iruma base and onwards. Yep, they finally caught him right here. All the hell is finally over. So yeah, it's all good, right? I mean, yeah, we haven't seen Tosaki in the longest time really. We haven't seen Tasaki anywhere. For some reason, Tasaki has just been absent. Same thing with Kaito. Kaito's been absent as well. We haven't seen him. Hopefully those two characters, Tasaki and Kaito, show up or whatever. I mean, Kaito should still be in comatose state right now because he was just shot and he was just brought back by the the threshold phenomenon. And yeah, Tasaki is probably someplace else, like doing his meeting thing, like revealing it to all of Japan that what the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, what the cabinet minister has been doing. Like, he's been keeping secrets. That yeah, they have been experimenting on Ajins through other companies around Japan as well. Same thing with them. So that's probably what Tasaki's doing still right now. And Ikuya Ogura, yeah, I mean, the last time we saw Ikuya, he was almost like sliced in half by this flood IBM. However, he was saved just in time before he was cut down. So yeah, thank goodness Ikuya didn't die, because like he's one of my favorite characters alongside with Kaito, Kei, Sato, and stuff like that. Yeah, Ikuya's up there. Definitely, he knows so much about Ajin, so it'll be like a waste of his character if he just like was killed off like that by some flood IBM. I mean, thankfully the flood IBM was just like evaporated into thin air. Same thing with the other flood IBMs around that were created by Sato. Yeah, we all remember that. Yeah, that's all long gone there. But yeah, I mean, Sato, he has finally been captured by the events of chapter 83.5. What will happen in chapter 84, however? I mean, will he find a way to escape? Will he just wake up? Will something happen? Will like another character that we haven't seen for a while or whatever just show us back up and tries to assist like Sato? Like, where's Tanaka? Will Tanaka show back up and see this stunning sight right here that they finally caught Sato? Finally, I mean, it's been a while. They tried everything and they finally did it right here. And to me, Tanaka, he kind of hesitated when he was about to like shoot Sato, but yeah, I mean, it all worked out at the end. I mean, Kei managed to take down Sato by just charging into him and just slamming him into the water. Yeah, Tanaka's probably going to show up next chapter, in chapter 84 as well, and he'll see this. So yeah, it's going to be really cool to see Tanaka just show back up. He doesn't have to deal with Sato anymore. I mean, maybe he'll still feel obligated to help Sato after what he has done. I mean, Sato was the one who's to save Tanaka from his 10-year-long torture within like the Japanese government, like because like Tanaka was being experimented on by them for the last decade. That's how long Tanaka's been tortured by the Japanese government. It was really brutal for Tanaka. He might still feel, like I said, obligated to help Sato out. So he'll be the one to, I guess, maybe. I mean, it'll be really stupid if Tanaka does it, just switch sides back to with Sato and help him out and stuff, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's just going to stick with Izumi and like on her side for the most part. Like, Sato is pretty much all alone. I mean, maybe Sato really is defeated finally. Maybe that's it for the manga. Maybe like, there's not going to be a chapter 84. I mean, we finally won, but nah, there's something going to be more. I mean, come on, we haven't even made it to chapter 100 yet, so I mean, there has to be at least 100 chapters for this manga. They can't just like stop in like, I don't know, chapter 90 or whatever. I mean, that'd be really dumb if they do that, so they're not going to do that. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I just want to talk about in this chapter. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about Manabe. Yeah, we see Manabe briefly in this chapter with his sniper rifle, just zooming in, just seeing like, it's like, we finally did it, man. We finally caught Sato. I mean, good job, kid. I knew we had it in you. I knew you can do it. I mean, I guess I should probably just get down right now. Yeah, so Manabe is just going to, get off the building, and he's just going to, I guess, celebrate their victory because they finally did it. They finally did the impossible. They finally captured Sato. So that was really great there. Really great to see that. Great to see Manabe again. Who knows? I mean, maybe I'll do a video on Manabe soon. I mean, maybe some other day. I don't know. But I hope we can just get more stuff on Manabe because he's a pretty interesting character, at least in my perspective he is. So yeah, it'll be really cool to see more of him. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to do, just talk about in this chapter with all of you, everybody. So yeah, just comment down in the comment section below if you have anything you want to say about what I have to say about chapter 83.5 and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.